Privacy is one of the most complex and sensitive issues in the South Korean entertainment industry, especially when it comes to K-pop idols. Global popularity often comes with a darker side: media pressure, obsessive fans, and even real threats to personal safety. Jungkook, the youngest member of BTS, once again became the center of public attention on September 12, 2025, after a shocking incident. His private home was nearly trespassed by an unknown individual. This event sparked a widespread discussion about the line between fan admiration, media curiosity, and an artist's right to private space. The incident was revealed when Jungkook held a live stream to celebrate his 28th birthday. What was supposed to be a joyful moment with ARMY suddenly turned tense when he mentioned a break-in attempt at his residence. His words instantly went viral, stirring panic, sympathy, and anger among millions of fans worldwide. Later, CCTV footage confirming the trespassing attempt made the situation even more serious. Jungkook is not just an international pop star, he is also a human being entitled to safety. During the live broadcast, he firmly warned, "Don't ever try to enter without permission. This is not something I can tolerate." That single statement became a significant turning point. For years, idols have tended to remain silent or rely on their agencies to respond to privacy invasions. Jungkook, however, chose to speak directly, addressing millions of viewers in real time without filters or intermediaries. This bold move earned praise, showing courage and a strong awareness of the importance of setting healthy boundaries between celebrities and the public. The term "sasaeng" is all too familiar in K-pop culture. It refers to obsessive fans who cross personal boundaries by following idols to their homes, calling them repeatedly, or even attempting to steal personal information. Jungkook, as one of the world's most popular K-pop stars, has long been a target of such extreme behaviors. From the early days of BTS's debut, stories of sasaeng fans trailing them to airports or hotels were already common. But as the group's fame skyrocketed, so did the severity of these invasions. The September 2025 incident is seen as one of the most alarming escalations, since it involved a direct attempt to physically enter Jungkook's home, an undeniable threat to his safety. The public reacted strongly. Hashtags like #ProtectJungkook and #RespectPrivacy quickly topped global trends on X, formerly Twitter. Korean and international media covered the incident extensively, highlighting how even a superstar with advanced security systems could still face such real dangers. Some news outlets stressed that this incident should serve as a wake-up call for the industry, urging entertainment companies to step up protective measures. Legal experts in South Korea even proposed strengthening anti-stalking laws and harsher penalties for privacy violations. For Jungkook, this is not just a technical security issue, it's a deeply psychological one. A home should be the safest, most private space, but knowing someone tried to break in can trigger trauma, anxiety, or even paranoia. Even though Jungkook appeared firm and calm during the live stream, fans worry about the long-term emotional toll. Many ARMYs expressed concern over his mental well-being, especially given the immense pressure he already faces as a global icon constantly under scrutiny. Despite the seriousness of the situation, Jungkook still showed concern for his fans. In the same broadcast, he not only issued a stern warning, but also reassured ARMY that he was fine and additional security measures were being taken. This reinforced his reputation as a caring idol who always thinks of his fans, even during personal crises. Jungkook's relationship with ARMY has always been special. He is known as the member who frequently interacts with fans through live streams, singing practice, casual meals, or personal reflections. These candid moments make fans feel close to him. However, this incident underlined an important truth. Closeness must never come at the expense of safety and privacy. When an incident like Jungkook's near break-in occurs, the immediate question is, what role does the agency play in protecting its artists? HYBE, the entertainment giant behind BTS, has long emphasized that artist safety is one of its top priorities.
However, the September 2025 event challenged that commitment in a very public way, forcing the agency to take swift action and issue formal statements.
Within hours of Jungkook's livestream revelation, HYBE released a press statement confirming that there had indeed been an attempt to unlawfully enter Jungkook's private residence. The company emphasized that CCTV footage was secured as evidence and that legal action would be pursued against the perpetrator. The language was stern, highlighting that HYBE maintains a zero-tolerance policy against any behavior that endangers the safety of their artists. The timing of the statement was crucial. In the past, fans often criticize agencies for being slow or vague in addressing such incidents. This time, HYBE's prompt acknowledgement helped reassure fans that Jungkook was not alone in handling the matter. It also sent a clear message to potential offenders. The agency was prepared to involve law enforcement immediately. This wasn't the first time HYBE, or BTS specifically, had dealt with privacy invasions. Over the years, several members have been harassed by Sasaeng fans. Jin once shared stories about repeated phone calls, while V has spoken openly about fans following him in cars. Jungkook himself has faced airport chaos, hotel intrusions, and relentless surveillance by obsessive fans. HYBE has previously filed lawsuits and even banned certain individuals from BTS-related events. Still, the September 2025 break-in attempt marked a more serious escalation. Someone physically trying to enter Jungkook's home. This raised the stakes beyond fandom behavior into the realm of criminal activity. South Korea has gradually strengthened its laws on stalking and harassment. In 2021, the government introduced the anti-stalking law, which classified persistent unwanted behaviors, like following, lawyering, or repeated phone calls, as criminal offenses, punishable by imprisonment. However, critics argued that the law still lacked sufficient teeth to handle extreme Sasaeng behavior. Jungkook's case reignited public debate about whether the existing legal system is enough to protect celebrities. While HYBE pledged to pursue charges, many experts suggested that more tailored legislation is needed to address situations where celebrities, due to their high profiles, face unique risks that ordinary citizens might not. The incident also had ripple effects across the K-pop industry. Other agencies, seeing the massive attention Jungkook's case received, began revisiting their own security measures. Companies like SM, JYP, and YG were reportedly reviewing policies on artists' housing security, event protocols, and fan access to idols. For years, fans have demanded stronger protections for idols who were often left vulnerable at airports, public schedules, or even their private homes. Jungkook's situation added urgency to these calls. It suggested that fame in the digital age brings not only rewards, but unprecedented risks, requiring new forms of management and oversight. One unique aspect of BTS's fandom is its global power. ARMY is not just a collection of fans, it is a massive, organized, and highly vocal community. After Jungkook's revelation, ARMY flooded social media with demands that HYBE take legal action, tagging government bodies, media outlets, and even law enforcement agencies. Some fans even began online campaigns to raise awareness about Korea's anti-stalking laws, sharing resources in multiple languages. This pressure amplified HYBE's obligation to act decisively. For the company, ignoring or downplaying the issue was not an option. ARMY's scrutiny meant that every move was being carefully watched. Another layer of responsibility for HYBE was rebuilding Jungkook's sense of safety and the trust of fans. Legal action is important, but so is ensuring that Jungkook himself feels secure enough to continue his activities. Agencies must balance the artist's public presence with their right to private sanctuary. Reports indicated that HYBE was working with security professionals to upgrade surveillance systems around Jungkook's residence, as well as potentially relocating him temporarily to a safer environment. Fans welcomed these measures, but also cautioned that the emotional aftermath might require ongoing care, something that no lawsuit alone can resolve. Many cultural analysts suggested that this case could become a turning point in how K-pop treats idol privacy. For decades, idols have lived under intense scrutiny, often sacrificing personal freedom for career success. But Jungkook's firm stance and HYBE's immediate response set an example that boundaries must be respected. It may lead to more artists speaking out directly, as Jungkook did, rather than staying silent for fear of backlash.
If that happens, idols could collectively shift industry culture toward a healthier balance between accessibility and protection.